time to talk about it is now, and that is what we are going to do for this entire show. What can we learn from other countries? What does the Second Amendment actually say? What could the United States government do to keep its citizens safer? Call this the Stop the Madness show. And now here's my take.
He was a sick man, a demented man.
That was Donald Trump trying to explain the latest mass shooting in the United States. We hear this view expressed routinely after every new incident. But it is a dodge, a distortion of the facts, and a cop-out as to the necessary response. There's no evidence that the Las Vegas shooter was insane. You'll notice, by the way, I prefer not to use his name and give him publicity, even posthumously. We won't show his photo either. He did not have a history of mental illness that we know of, nor had he been reported for behavior that would suggest any such condition. He was clearly an evil man, but evil is not crazy. If we define the attempt to take an innocent human being's life as madness, then of course every murderer is mad. If not, we should recognize it is a meaningless term that adds little to our understanding of the problem. Actually, the quick assumption of mental illness distorts the discussion. First, it smears people who do have mental disorders. Such people are not inherently highly prone to violence. They are more often than not victims of violence than perpetrators. And to the extent that some are violent, they are more likely to inflict harm on themselves. Second, turning immediately to the sickness of the shooter and piously calling for better mental health care is more often than not an attempt to divert attention from the main issue, guns. Every conversation about gun deaths should begin by recognizing one blindingly clear fact about this problem. The United States is on its own planet. The gun death rate in the US is 10 times that of other advanced industrial countries. Places like Japan and South Korea have close to 0 gun-related deaths in a year. The United States has around 30,000. This disparity is the central fact that needs to be studied, explained, and addressed. When seen in this light, it becomes obvious why focusing on mental health is a dodge.